Welcome to NoFace TechTalk, the voice behind the code. Deliberately anonymous, focusing attention on the human or conceptual forces behind the tech, the voice behind the code.
A really interesting concept we came across. It's this approach to discussing technology, but deliberately taking out the visual part. No faces.
Yeah, it sounds a bit strange at first, doesn't it? Especially
Yes.
like now with everything being so visual.
Right, screens everywhere, but that might actually be the whole point, based on what we've seen.
Exactly. The sources we looked at really focus on this specific idea. They call it NoFace TechTalk, pretty descriptive name.
Yeah, get straight to it. So our mission today is basically to unpack the why. Why this design choice? What are they trying to achieve?
Okay, so jumping right in.
Mhm.
The core idea they present is, well, it's simple, but quite powerful.
Which is?
By removing the speaker's face.
Yeah.
No talking head, no personal branding cues, just the voice. The idea is you shift the listener's focus.
Shift it purely onto the ideas.
That's the argument, onto the content itself.
And they make a pretty compelling case for why this is maybe even more important when you're talking about tech.
Mm-hmm. They point out that tech concepts themselves are often really abstract.
Like algorithms or data structures,
Mhm.
stuff that's hard to picture anyway.
Exactly, network architecture, things like that. And seeing a face, they argue, can actually be a distraction sometimes.
So,
Well, your brain isn't just processing the technical bit, it's also subconsciously reading the speaker's expression, maybe their background, their whole presentation style.
right, and that takes away cognitive load from the actual information.
That seems to be the suggestion. One point they make is, say you're explaining something really complex, like blockchain or a sophisticated AI model.
Okay.
The absence of the visual, they claim, forces a different kind of engagement from you, the listener.
It makes you build the model in your own head.
Precisely. You have to rely just on the logic, the structure that's being described through the audio alone. It shifts focus from how it's presented to what is being said.
So it's not just about removing the face, it's about what that enables.
Yes, they suggest it cultivates a more reflective, active listening. In a world where we're often just passively viewing, audio discussing dense ideas makes you lean in. You have to process it, integrate it more actively.
Creating a space where you're not just consuming, but actually thinking along with the voice.
You got it. Especially for complex topics, emerging tech, data ethics, automation, digital identity stuff, breaking those down without the usual visual cues or biases.
Yeah, biases we might not even realize we have based on how someone looks or presents.
Absolutely. They kind of summed it up with this phrase that stuck with me. Faceless by design, human by intention.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, the point isn't to be impersonal. It's designed to focus our human thinking power back onto the human side of the technology itself, the implications.
It definitely offers a different lens on attention in this digital age, doesn't it? Like, what really happens when you strip away all that visual noise?
And just listen.
Yeah.
Just focus on a complex idea being unfolded.
It's a good challenge to our assumptions about how we learn and, engage with information today. It really makes you think.
It does.
So, yeah, a lot to mull over there.
Definitely.
Well, if you found this interesting, maybe like it, share it around, let us know what you think.
Yeah, comments are always good. And, subscribe if you want more of these kinds of faceless tech deep dives.
Absolutely. Until next time.
Stay curious.